Hey, what's going on, everybody? Going to be live streaming for probably about an hour. We are going to be doing $500 giveaway. So we're going to have 5 winners. So typically it's like one person, but this time we're going to have 5 people who win. So that's going to be really awesome. If you guys haven't, make sure to like and share out the space. The giveaway is going to be happening on the the Twitter side of things, because basically we need to weed out all the bots. What's up, Control, Token Fireman, Free Gender, Mr. Mac SMG, Mike Penny, Control Dog, Jason Kenyon. Movement User, how's it going, man? How's your guys' Saturday going? Charts are looking good, guys. We got really good momentum. We got a lot of exciting things planned. The more that if you guys haven't watched my videos, the more I look at this project, the more I realize how great of a situation that we're in. We have good momentum. We've been able to sustain these floors. We have an amazing opportunity. We have a unique idea. We have, I believe, the best rewards project ever made. And it's just a matter of time. We get that momentum, and I think we're going to be able to see some big things happen. And it's just going to be one day at a time. Just keep working, keep grinding, stay positive, and eventually you'll see the fruit of your labor. So yeah, on the Twitter side of things is where this is going to be. But yeah. Okay, I'll pick to even this out. I'll pick 2 from the YouTube side of things as well. So I'll do it on YouTube as well, because I need to balance that out. I can't just not do one and not the other. What's up, Cafe Control, Dragon, Mike Peeny? Do I need to switch to X? If you want to, you can pick either one. I don't want you guys to not be a part of this, so we're gonna do it on both. We'll do 3 on Twitter and 2 on YouTube. We're going to run for about an hour unless we get some good momentum going. And then we will, if we get some good momentum, I'll go as long as you guys want to go. I'll go. Alrighty, guys, it's 7 o'clock. So the first thing that we're going to get into, what do you have to do to qualify on YouTube? I'll do that towards the end. At the end, I'll pick a couple people from YouTube, and we'll put the names in something, and we'll do the giveaway then. Right now, if you're on the YouTube side of things, like and share, and if you're on the Twitter side of things, to enter for the giveaway on the Twitter side of things, you need to comment CTRL with the $ in front of it. You need to comment hashtag CTRL and hashtag BNB, and then we are going to put you into the entry to spin the wheel. And after you win on the Twitter side of things, we're going to need you to come up and confirm that you're not a bot, because there's a lot of people that use bots to do the giveaways, and we want you guys to we want real people to win. We don't want somebody to come in and make it unfair and like steal that from you. So yeah, guys, that's the entry for the giveaway on the Twitter side of things. Share it, like it, comment that down below, and let's get some people in here. Let's have a good time, hang out, and watch the charts for a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and be talking and explaining what Control Token is and why this is such an amazing thing that we have. Really, I don't think it's been done before, where we have, whether buys or sells are happening, we have future value that's being stored up. And I haven't really ever heard anybody talk about this, so when you hear those words, it might not, you're like, okay, cool, future value, what does that mean? But when you understand that that's everything, like the value in the liquidity pool is what people are seeking. And everybody understands like how crypto works, and you've got to be early, and you've got to sell at the top, and you got to get out at the right time, right? And so basically there's a structure, a pattern that keeps happening because of what it's built on is a liquidity pool, and it incentivizes everybody. It says whoever pulls the most value out of me wins, whoever doesn't pull value out of me loses. The value is the sentiment, the hype, the belief in the project. It's all of those things. The value is everything. The price is everything. And so the reason the price is everything is because it has so much value attached to it. And so the whales at the top, usually if with any traditional crypto, you have a structure set up where the people at the top, as soon as they decide to take profits, the project's dead, and everybody who didn't take profits basically loses to the people who did. And that kind of determines how long the project, how high the project is going to go, and how long it's going to last. And so we want to build something that alleviates a lot of those problems and can last for a long time. And in order to do that, you have to understand what the problem is, and you have to understand how to solve it. And so the problem is that the early buyers are getting all the value, and they're being rewarded for selling, and everybody else is being punished for holding. And after they sell, there's no value left in the project, and it's very hard to get people to buy into a chart that looks like a pump and dump because there's no value left. And so Control Token is seeking to really address the number one problem of what's wrong with every single crypto on a foundational level. It is the fact of how what's being incentivized and what's being punished. And the only way to do that is to utilize a tax to convert it into a stable coin. And so through a tax, we're taking the value that traditionally goes to the liquidity pool towards basically a pyramid scheme that only benefits the people at the top who sell and everybody else's exit liquidity. No matter what narrative you attach to that, that's how it works. And so instead of it going to that, we're able to counter that through taking a tax and putting it out in the future. You preserve it, you're preserving value, you're preserving sentiment, you're preserving hype, you're preserving belief. By delaying it, you're preserving the value, sentiment, belief, which is basically the lifeblood of the project. You are preserving the life of the project, and by delaying it, you're preserving it over a long period of time. And so that's what Control Token does. Whether you see buys or sells on the chart, you know that the future of the project is being fueled, and that gives you a level of confidence that you could not have in any other crypto, to know that everybody entering, and whether you see buys or sells, there's permanent value being stored up in the future of the project. And the numbers is what gets so good if you look at the numbers, you know. And so you can go to controltoken.net if you're new in here, and you can become part of the Control Army today. If you go to the tokenomics and you go to the bonus info, basically have this little chart that shows the math and the numbers of what it would look like for if you had 1 million tokens. And even if you had a tenth of this, you know, 100,000 tokens for about around $400 to $500, at 10 million in volume, or I'm sorry, at 100 million in volume, you'll have $3,000 in stablecoin rewards. So if we hit 100 million in volume, every single wallet that has 100,000 tokens, which cost around $400 to $500 staked, will have $3,000 of stablecoin rewards that can't be devalued by other people. Here's the secret: is a typical reward project usually gives out all the value immediately, and that just feeds it, just like in the pyramid-like structure that's set up. It's just like, hey, here's all the value based on the amount you have, right? And so it's not changing anything. It's not changing the structure, and it's not changing the incentives. And so reward projects, as cool as they are, as revolutionary as they felt when they first started to come out, you started to get the token, you started to get reflections, and then people switched to stablecoin, and stablecoin was amazing because it was preserved. It's awesome, but it's not addressing the problem of why projects fail, of why they pump and dump. And so it's because a few people are getting all the value and everybody else is being punished. And so very simply, with a reward project, by delaying those rewards, you're taking rewards from all of the biggest players and everybody by delaying them in the future. And so that greatly increases the value of those rewards. And then as people leave, they pay a tax into those rewards, which increases it even more. And so this is why these numbers start to get crazy. You know, at 10 million in volume, if we hit 10 million in volume, in tax volume on buys and sells, not including arbitrage or the contract when it does the selling for the rewards, then we will have $3,000 will be basically the floor for 1 million tokens. Right now, price for 1 million tokens is around $4,500. And so it's 17 million. I calculated it at 17 million in volume. The price of where we're at with Control Token right now, the floor will be right there, meaning that if you could buy into it and the rewards would cover your entire buy-in if we hit 17 million in volume. And so that means that if you you're buying for free, right? And so the floor will probably be higher than that, because if the rewards covered a quarter of your buy-in, you'd probably do it. If you're like, wait, if I put $100 in, I've got $25 in rewards. That's awesome. That's a good deal, right? Or what if it was 50? You know, what if it covered half of your buy-in? Somebody could put in 1,000 and they'd have $500 in rewards. So you can see that the floor, this permanent future value, this is just one of the positive effects of permanent future value on the project, because you're trying to keep a project alive for a long time, and you're trying to reward people that are staying in the project, and you're trying to take from people that are leaving. It's not that you want to take from people that are leaving for the sake of doing it. It's just that they get so much value that it's way too unbalanced. Like, we are sacrificing projects so that a few people can win. That's traditional crypto, is sacrificing a project that could last long term, that could see heights, that could see opportunities, so that a few people can pull the value from everybody. And so by balancing that, you have to pull value away from them, which is awesome, because like, if you get 1,000x, right, you could still hit 1,000x, and then you get $1 million, and so you probably have hundreds of thousands of dollars in rewards. You have a lot in rewards, and so you go to sell. In a traditional rewards project, you'd get all those rewards and the ability to sell, and then everybody else would be left with a project that's dead. With this project, you forfeit all your rewards to everybody else, and when you sell, about a fifth of what you sell is going towards those rewards as well. And so that's keeping the project alive. There's real value in the future that cannot go down until it gets distributed. And so this is a way to pull away from people who traditionally are rewarded for destroying the project, and it's a way to give to people that are helping keep it alive. And so this is why the math gets crazy. If we ever hit 1 billion in volume, and I know that's a lot, I know it's a high number, but I think that because of what this project is, it's on the table. That's $300,000 for every single wallet that has 1 million tokens, or for every million tokens you hold. If we hit 1 billion in volume and you only had 100,000 tokens, which cost $400 to $500, then that would be $30,000 in rewards. And so if you have a traditional project and you're rewarding with the token, that token is going to be devalued by the whales at the top. They're going to take profits, and they're going to devalue what everybody else is getting. And so it felt cool to get all those tokens, but now they're all devalued. But when you reward with stablecoin, it's preserved value that can't go down. And when you delay that stablecoin, it takes it from everybody who's leaving the project, which increases it. And when you only give that stablecoin to the stakers, it takes it from everybody who's unwilling to go into the staking pools. And so this is a way to greatly increase the value of this in the future, and that's where you can get some really amazing numbers. Like I said, $30,000. I don't know if any project could ever make the claim that if they hit 100 million in volume, which it's not like undoable. I think that's very doable. That's the goal for this project. Like, the first milestone is 100 million. Is every single wallet that's staked in the 12 months. As long as you're getting the first 6 month and the 12-month rewards, most of these rewards are put in the 6 month and the 12-month. Then they will have around $30,000. Not if you sell, not if you take profit, and you still have the ability to take profit after you get your rewards. And so we've created this structure where it's kind of protection against worst case scenarios. A massive sell-off in Control Token is very unlikely because of the rewards in the future. It's basically rewards going up as the price goes down, and the price is the entry point into those rewards. So at a certain point, they just meet, and it becomes profitable, or it covers half your bag to get into it, not including the demand on the token, which there's just high demand on this token. And so it's protection against sell-offs. It's buying into guaranteed rewards, which is crazy. Everybody who buys Control Token right now, you're buying into guaranteed rewards. We're working on getting that set up. Our dev's very busy, but he's really good at what he does. We'll have that set up hopefully next week, and the rewards are going to show, and you'll know when you buy what portion of rewards you're buying into. Those rewards can only go up. So even if the price goes way down, there's actually a massive positive to the project, which is that the rewards went up. Even the price goes down, the rewards go up. And so it means it's even cheaper to buy into these rewards. And so that's the idea, is to create a long-term rewards project. And I think we have that potential to be one of the biggest long-term reward projects ever created, because we are constantly storing up value in the future. That value in the future protects the project. It protects you. It incentivizes all of us as a community to actually work towards the growth of the project. With a typical project, you're trying to get the project to go up so that you can sell on everybody else. You know what I mean? That's not very good. With this project, everybody who's focused on rewards is focused on helping everybody else who's focused on rewards. In other words, everybody who's focused on making this project succeed over a long period of time is working towards rewarding everybody else. If we hit 100 million in volume and everybody here who helped get this project to 100 million in volume, they'll know, okay, I played this role in helping everybody else get good rewards at these 12-month reward events. And that provides this opportunity where, because we have most of the supply staked, it's basically alleviating sell pressure. How do you get a project to grow? You have to alleviate sell pressure. And in order to alleviate sell pressure, you have to remove bad actors. You have to remove access to the LP. You have to remove pump and dumps. You have to remove all of that stuff. You don't give away any tokens, right, to somebody who's just going to sell. You don't give tokens away to your friends. So you remove all those aspects, and then we've addressed the main problem of all of DeFi is the whales are only rewarded and incentivized to sell, and they're divided against each other. It's basically is whoever does it first, and then the rest of the building collapses, right? The project collapses if a couple whales exit. Everybody gets scared and exit the project. In this project, if that started to happen, the rewards would start to skyrocket, and people would try to chase those. There's a very high demand on this token because of its potential, which protects against those sell-offs. Yeah, guys, so we're doing a giveaway on Twitter. If you guys want to join on the Twitter, we're also doing one on YouTube as well. On the Twitter, you just need to comment hashtag CTRL, hashtag BNB, like the space, share the space, and at the end we're going to pick some people, and I'll do the giveaway live so that you guys are getting it on the space. I'll do it at the end, and all of you guys will know all of my giveaways have been legit. I haven't been somebody who just says we're doing a giveaway and then like nope, nothing ever happens and they just post that every day. We're actually doing real giveaways, and we're doing them live, which is really awesome. Yeah, we've got really good momentum. We have a really good ceiling. This sideways action is awesome because it's almost every negative that you could think in a project is a positive with control token. So a massive dump would create an awesome entry point into rewards, right? And because the tax is being given out in a structure that gives it out in a bigger and bigger measure. So if we have $1 million in volume, that gives us $130,000 in rewards. 20,000 goes to the monthly, 40,000 goes to the 6 month, and 60,000 goes to the 12 month. And the other 10,000 goes towards the whale rewards. If you have 1.2 million tokens staked in the 12-month pool, you get this extra whale rewards that is only shared amongst you and the other whales, which is really cool. But that's the breakdown. So that if we had say we had $1 million in volume today and then zero volume the rest of the year, no matter what, at the end of this month, you'd have $20,000 in rewards and no more volume, zero volume, right? Hypothetical. The 6 month, it would be 40,000. It would be double, right? And then no matter what, the 12 month, it would be 60 grand. It would be 3 times as much as the monthly rewards. And so we're constantly fueling a bigger and bigger future. Because it's being given out in that way, the biggest rewards are in the future. And really the biggest rewards are in the 12-month reward event, because the 12-month event is 6% of buys and 11% of sells built up for an entire year of volume into one event. But it happens the same time as the last 6 month of the 4% and the last month rewards, like that final 12th month. So you have 11 months of rewards, and then you have the final 12 month. You have 6 month of rewards, and then you have the final 6 month, and then you have the 12-month reward. And all of those happen at the exact same time. And all the unstaking fees, if people are unstaking early, 30% of everybody unstaking is being a charge to unstake early. So 15% of that goes towards the 12 month for everybody. And if $1 million unstakes out of the staking pools, that's $150,000 towards the 12 month rewards on top of the sell fees, on top of those people forfeiting those rewards. So it's all about pulling value from the people leaving the project and taking that value and not just immediately giving it back to the project so that it can die and have nothing left, right? If you were giving out rewards on a weekly basis or on a daily basis, it would be gone and there's no more value in the future. We are constantly building a future that can only go up. And so that's what we believe will allow for this project to be a long-term project. And because most of our supply we have almost half the supply staked, but it's not, that doesn't mean half the holders are staked. It's like 60 to 70% or maybe more of the holders that are in the staking pools. And what does that mean if you're in the staking pool? It means you're very unlikely to unstake early, pay a 30% fee, and then pay a sell fee of 20%. Well, what does that mean? If we get momentum, that momentum is not going to be stunted by literally 70% of the community. And what's left of the community couldn't really stunt that very much anyways. And so we have this really awesome opportunity to create a project that can become a top crypto. And we're already on this kind of really amazing trajectory. How many projects have you seen go for a couple weeks and have a chart that looks like this? It's super, super rare. Yeah, guys, don't forget on the YouTube side of things or on the Twitter side of things to like and share. On the Twitter side of things, comment hashtag control, like it, retweet it. And at the end, I'm going to look at everybody who commented hashtag control, who liked, who retweeted. I'm going to put you into a list. I'm going to call you up. And then if you can't, you have to come up on the stage and you have to prove that you're real, because we don't want to just do this giveaway to people that are using bots, right? And if you're using bots, I guess you could somehow get on that account and come up. But we're going to make you work for it if you're using bots. So, in terms of like what it is that the Control token is looking at in its future, for one, we have a lot of exciting things going on that you guys don't know about that are coming very soon. And very soon you'll be like, oh, why didn't you tell us about that? And I'll just be like, I couldn't. But we have some of those things. We have marketing I just started. We just paid for 6 months of marketing with a company that was recommended to me by Shibtoshi from Squid Grow, because I'm friends with him and on the Squid Grow team, I make content for them. And so that's 6 months of marketing that we get with them. That's spaces, posts, all kinds of stuff, trending stuff. The thing about our project is we have something unique. It's just about getting momentum. Once we get that momentum, when you get to that point where you get momentum, it starts to really push. And we have some momentum. We just got to keep pushing, right? We got to keep working towards that momentum. We're sitting very close to all-time high. That's like awesome. But when we get some like real momentum, the momentum can become explosive. It can go from a little bit of growth to like an insane amount of growth in terms of, whatever you're talking about, holders, you're talking about volume, all of that stuff. That's where, because growth has the potential to become exponential, then things can change very quickly. They can go from 0 to 100 very fast. And so the goal is we have a community who's dedicated to making this a big crypto, a top crypto over a long period of time. We got a $261 buy. Welcome to Control. That's some good upward momentum towards that 4, about to break that 4, which puts us at about a 4x since launch for the past almost week and a half that we've been launched. We've barely been out right now, and we have a lot of exciting things coming. So there's literally anything that you come to me with this project and you say is a negative, I can point to how there's a positive with it. With the typical crypto project, when a sell happens, that just sucks. There's no positive to it. People try to make a positive out of it because sentiment is everything, but they're like, buy the dip, we're going to the moon. It's an easier bag, cheaper bag. With this, there's literally a positive. Every sell on the chart that's not, that is taxed is paying a sell tax and forfeiting their rewards. They're saying, I don't want my rewards, you guys can keep them, and I'm going to put a fifth of what I'm leaving with into that as well. And so that's amazing. And because that value in the future is raising the demand on the token, the value in the future plays a very crucial and important role to basically the liquidity pool or the price of the project. They have a relationship with each other, right? Because the rewards, the price is the entry point into those rewards. As the price goes down, it's a easier and better entry point into those rewards. What does that mean? It protects the price from going down to the degree to which the value in the rewards grows, and buys and sells increase those rewards, which means if we're going way up, the rewards are going way up. If we're going way down, the rewards are going way up. If we're going sideways, the rewards just keep going up while we keep going sideways. You have an amazing structure leading up into the Control event, the 12-month reward event. Most projects, they're trying to create some kind of exciting event that they hope causes people to buy. That, everybody's hoping for an exchange listing, a billboard, a utility, something that'll just get the price to go on a run so that they can sell, right? That's what people are hoping for. But with Control token, we're not building up a possibility of something that might lead to the raising of the price, that might lead to you maybe getting to sell. There's so many like potentials that could go wrong, even if everything goes right. we're building up a real reward event for everybody who's staked, which is this awesome thing where you just have to know if we even hit 100 million in volume, which that's a lot, but it's not undoable. That's definitely doable, especially for a unique project where you have most of the community in the staking pools. What happens if we get momentum and those people aren't hurting that momentum? That momentum can become exponential. That can lead to growth like you haven't seen before with a project. And that's what we're doing, right? And yeah, for every 100 million in volume, you have $30,000. That's not value that can go down, right? And so somebody buys right now, they pay $4 to $5 grand, they get 1 million tokens. We hit 100 million in volume at any point during the year, or even if it takes like the whole year, they will have around $30,000 in rewards built up for the entire year, the entire time they're getting the rewards. And they will have the ability to sell their bag as well. So you stake in that 12-month pool, and these rewards can actually be a lot more for different factors because of the unstaking fees. And if you're in the whale pool, if you get 1.2 million tokens, you're getting an extra 1% of volume that's only amongst you and everybody else who has 1.2 million tokens and is staked in the 12-month pools. Everybody who doesn't have 1.2 million tokens doesn't get their extra share of that 1%. And everybody who has 1.2 million tokens and isn't staked in the 12-month staking pool is not getting that. So it's a way to really increase this value for the whales. And it also 15% of all unstaking fees go towards the a whale pool that's only for the whales. And like you might say, what's the point? I thought we were trying to take value away from the whales. Why are you giving value to the whales? And I'd say we're taking value away from the whales that are leaving, and we're giving value to the whales that are staying. And so the whales have an extra special 12-month pool that they get, where 15% of everything that gets unstaked builds up into this pool, this 12-month event that's only for them. And so that can be very significant. If a lot of whales start leaving, it'll start to really fuel this 12-month pool, not including all of the rewards, not including the extra 1%. You know, when whales leave this project, they're forfeiting the monthly rewards, the 6-month rewards, the 12-month rewards. They're forfeiting the extra 1% that only whales get every 3 months, and they're forfeiting the unstaking fees at the 12-month event, and they're forfeiting this extra special whale unstaking fee pool. And so not only are they forfeiting all of that, but they're paying into it with the sell tax. And if they're unstaking early, they're also paying a unstaking fee into it. It's just this ton of value that you're saying, I don't want, and you guys get to keep it. And so the value has to be significant to counter the liquidity pool. You want to know why projects have a pump and dump pattern? It's because of the structure that they're built on, and it's the liquidity pool. It's the way in which it's giving out value. It works just like a pyramid scheme. You put $100 in, you get 1,000 tokens. The project does 1,000x. Now 100 tokens cost, or 1,000 tokens cost $100,000. Somebody has to pay $100,000 to get the same amount of value that you got. And the only way to get there is through other people entering into the project. Liquidity pools work exactly like pyramid schemes, no matter what utility you attach to it. And kind of the goal of a crypto is to convince you that that's not the case, right? A bunch of people have to be deceived into being exit liquidity with crypto. And so we're recognizing that crypto maybe isn't the best structure. It's not the most fair, especially with all the bad actors, with all the ruggers, with all the pump and dumps, all the cabals, the manipulation. There's so much of that. And so you just remove all of that, and you've already got a great community. You've already got a great project. And then you address this foundational problem of why cryptos fail. And it's the incentives of the liquidity pool. And so instead of only incentivizing and rewarding the people who sell a project, we are heavily incentivizing and rewarding the people who keep it alive. And we've already created an insane community where most people have entered the staking pool, and they're aiming for that. That's a massive amount of the supply and community saying, we're literally going to let this project grow. Like, we're not going to contribute to stunting this growth. And a lot of times the growth is like a rocket that's taking off and getting faster and faster and faster. And so that's what typically happens with cryptos. It's you get this momentum that goes fast and then faster and then even faster. And then holy cow, it just won't stop, right? It's exponential. It's increasing at an increasing speed. And what stops that? Bad actors, rugging, dumping on the project. And then what stops that if you get rid of all that? It's the whales. The whales aren't incentivized to work together to grow the project. That's who controls the project, the whales. Nobody else controls the project. Everybody has some control to a project, but most of the control is whoever controls the price, and it's the whales who control the price. Control Token is the only project to unite the whales in the future growth of the project, and even if whales leave, they forfeit all their value to everybody else, and they pay into that value, and they pay into the future of the project. So by uniting uniting a community with the future growth of the project. We've literally united the community to make this a top crypto. And by uniting the people who really control the project with these whale pool rewards, we've taken it to this next level where we provided these extra way to reward them, where usually they just get nothing. You get nothing and you're in a dead project. So Control Token is a revolutionary new idea that I think has potential to be a massive project, and it's just a matter of getting momentum and watching what the community does once this project starts to get that momentum. And we already have good momentum. It's just we need to get to a point where it starts taking off. I'm sitting at a 4x from launch. How many projects do that? They usually don't, because people aren't coming at projects to try to help you. People are making projects to try to scam you. Most people are. They don't have long-term growth in mind. I didn't just happen to think of these projects. I sat down for tens to hundreds of hours designing this over years to think of all these things. This is not a throw it out there and come out with this thing real fast. I literally sat down and was like, what's wrong with DeFi? What's the problem? How do you change that? How do you balance it? And they're getting all the value. They have all the control. We have to take control away from them, and we have to give it to people and unite them in the growth of the project. And Control Token's the only project to do that. If you guys are new in here, we're doing a giveaway at the end of this space. We got about 30 minutes left. We're going to do $200 on the Twitter side of things. If you guys share this post on if you go to my profile, if you're on the Twitter live stream, or if you're in the Twitter space, share the post. It's pinned at the top, and it's a giveaway for $500. 5 people, you're gonna get $100 worth of BNB. Hey, that's awesome, right? And I'm gonna do it live. I'm gonna, I always, was it Bill O'Reilly? We'll do it live. I'll do it live. I always think of that when we talk about doing it live. If you haven't seen that clip, it's hilarious. So yeah, we have really exciting things going on with Control Token. We're just ramping up, and we have this really awesome, I feel like, unique approach where we are not dependent on all of these outside things to cause us to grow. We don't need celebrities to pump us. We don't need somebody to come along and lie. We don't have to lie to you guys. We have an amazing reward structure. I don't have to deceive you. I just have to show you the truth in this project, and you can say, wait, if we hit that volume, we'll do well. And so even if we only hit 17 million in volume, then that would be covering in everybody's entry point into a million token, or everybody's entry point right now, which is crazy to think about. Also, guys, another revolution. There's multiple revolutionary things about this. You've got the whale pool rewards. You've got shifting value, uniting people, protecting against sell-offs, buying into guaranteed value, uniting a community in the future. Like all these revolutionary ideas, I think these aren't simple ideas. These are amazing ideas when it comes to trying to create a project that actually grows over a long period of time. But we're also rewarding you with something that you might not be familiar with, which is XUSD. It's not just a stable coin, but it's a stable coin that appreciates. It's got utilities that are constantly fueling it to cause the price to go from $1 to $1.01 to $1.02 to $1.05, $1.10, $1.20, $1.30. It can go up forever as long as it continues to appreciate, but it can't go down in value. It mints tokens and it destroys them, and that's how it's able to preserve the value, and that's how it's able to keep the price only moving up. So you have this insane thing that just sounds too good. The problem is the Control Token sounds too good to be true, probably. The rewards can only go up, and the value of those rewards can only go up. If you're buying or selling Control Token, you're increasing the rewards, and you're increasing the value of the future of the project. No matter what, you're increasing everybody's rewards. If you're buying or selling XUSD, you're increasing the value of everybody else's rewards. The contract is constantly buying XUSD. It's selling to convert the token into the rewards, and in doing so, it's increasing the value of your XUSD. And then as people go to sell their rewards, they increase the value of your XUSD. And so if you're getting 30 grand in rewards and the token goes from $1 to $1.50, you'll have 45 grand in rewards. It depends on when you get those tokens or coins and how they appreciate. But it's just this revolutionary idea of taking it from, what if we give out reflections? Okay, those can be devalued. What if we give out stable coins? Okay, but then there's nothing left after volume dies. What if we give out stable coins and we delay it and it's appreciating? Then the value in the future is just constantly going up. Buys and sells are increasing the amount, and buying and selling XUSD is increasing the value. That's freaking crazy. That should blow everybody's mind who's in this space. If any of this sounds too good to be true, learn the math and go test it yourself. You can use a ChatGPT to run the math. You can write it down yourself. 13% of buys, 18% of sells are being converted into a stable coin. 2% of buys and sells go to monthly. 4% of buys and sells go to the 6 month. 6% of buys and 11% of of sales go to the 12-month. There's an unstaking early fee, which is 30%. In order to get monthly rewards, you have to stake for at least a month. In order to get 6-month rewards, you have to stake for 6 months. And in order to get 12-month rewards, you have to stake for 12 months. The reward events all happen at the same time for everybody. You just need to be in the pool for that reward event when it happens. If you leave right before it happens, you're not getting the rewards. If you stake right before it happens, you are getting the rewards. Also, guys, so we have monthly events, which are really cool to look forward to. We have the 6-month event, which is the first big event to look forward to, and obviously the 12-month event is the big thing. If you look on the website controltoken.net, you can see we have a giant moon vault. It's got a vault door on it, and it's storing up stablecoin, appreciating stablecoin for an entire year. We've got a countdown, 354 days left until that moon vault opens, and everybody who's in the 12-month staking pool is going to get their share of the biggest portions of the value that's being stored up for an entire year. That's an insane thing to have. And so we've already proven this concept in multiple ways. The pre-sale, once the value started to go, the pre-sale started to get crazy. We were like, we have to end the pre-sale. It's going to fill, and everybody's getting less tokens as it fills more. And so when you look at the charts, this is the literally you're seeing the sentiment of our community when you look at these charts. The only sells on the charts are the contract. Okay, not the only ones, but a lot of the biggest ones are the contract, and we're lowering that threshold. We're going to load as much as we can, so it just sells fractions instead of bigger sells. It did a couple big sells, which it shouldn't have, and that's just converting those rewards into the project. But we're going to lower those thresholds as much as we can, so it's a lot smaller sells over a period of time. But this right here is the sentiment on the YouTube side of things, or if you're looking at the website on the Twitter side of things, this is the sentiment of Control Token. You're seeing it at play. Go to Control Token, go to the staking, and you'll see that we have 486 million tokens staked, which is insane. You can go look at the contract and you can see the number one wallet is the staking contract. That's how much of the wallet is staked, or how much of the supply is staked. The rest of the supply is very small. It's very insignificant when it comes to having power to stop the growth, that momentum that we have. So we have a really amazing structure, guys. We got 24 minutes left before we're going to do that giveaway. I'll probably start taking names in about 15 minutes. If anybody on the Twitter side of things wants to be in the giveaway, just make sure that you do hashtag control, that you do the $CTRL, the ticker, and then hashtag BNB, and make sure you like and retweet. I'm going to go pick names on the Twitter side of things. I'm also going to pick some on the YouTube side of things. And, you know, hey, worst case scenario, 5 people get $100 tonight. That's a pretty sweet deal, right, guys? Hope you guys are having an awesome Saturday. We got a lot of exciting things planned for Control. There's just things you guys don't know about that you'll find about. And there's so many unique aspects to Control Token, Liz. You've got a content creator. You know, people will pay thousands of dollars for the videos that I make. I'm not joking. I've done videos for $3,000. I've done videos for $1,000, $2,000. And you can get those videos on, you know, every week. You know, some of those videos take a long time to make, but you're getting daily content from me. You're getting live streams from me. And as we get momentum, everything becomes easier. The marketing, the pushing, the opportunities, my content, the live streams, it all gets easier. As we get that momentum, it becomes easier and easier to get momentum. So we just have to keep working and stay positive as a community. And, you know, there's not really a situation I can think of where we can't recover from it. A massive sell-off, watch this community eat that. If we have a big sell-off, which there's not even so much of the supply that can contribute to a sell-off, there's only so much of the supply. And after you sell off so much, it destroys the incentive for the other holders to want to sell, even if they were thinking about it because the value's down. But because that just fueled rewards, they're going to watch their bag go up. So whether we're sideways, whether we're stagnant, whether we just sell off, none of those things really bother me because we have a structure that's constantly fueling the future, and we have a community who's committed to the future. You think about a traditional crypto, everybody's waiting for the project to go up, and at any moment it could dump, right? And that's worst case scenario because there's no value left. There's no value left in the future. It could literally rug. We have permanent value in the future, where a dump is kind of best case scenario because it means that people can buy and get a larger portion of those rewards. And as people chase, if the price goes down, people will chase higher bags to get a bigger portion of those rewards, and that will help recover and potentially get momentum to go even further than just recovering and go to a new all-time high, and potential of, if people are chasing those rewards, obviously that could lead to increasing the price. I'm not saying that will happen, but I'm just saying these incentives are there. So we have a really amazing setup and a really amazing structure. If you guys haven't done it already, definitely on the Twitter side of things, just do the ticker CTRL, do the hashtag CTRL and hashtag BNB, and make sure you like and retweet. Got about another 20 minutes left of this space. And I'm probably gonna do that giveaway. Now, if we start to get some momentum on the charts, we had one day where we had like crazy momentum on the charts. It was exciting. It was like going. We were watching it. I think we went from like around the 3 to the 4. It was awesome to watch it do that much of an increase that day. And since then, it slowed down a little bit, but that's okay. You can't expect every day to just be amazing, all new, new to all-time high every single day. I know we want to see it explode in a day, but here's the reality is, because most of the community is in the staking pool over a long period of time, it creates a situation where they're giving all of us as a community the opportunity to make something big happen. Because the community is in the staking pool, they're saying, we're going to give this project time to get that momentum. And that's an amazing thing to have. Most projects don't have time. They have a very short window to make everybody happy, or a few whales leave and the project's dead. Think about such a rare thing that we have. And so the community is giving us, and when I say us, I mean you are the community. It's up to us to make this project succeed. You know what I mean? It's all of us combined. We're a team. Do you guys want to go to the moon? Do you want to go to the moon vault and have a really amazing reward event at the end of the year? It's not up to, don't leave it up to a few people that are making posts and putting in the effort. Let's all work together, because this is the only project where that your work is going to bear fruit for everybody. Because we're growing this project, because volume is feeding these rewards for this 12-month event, everybody who's in the project at that 12-month event is going to be rewarded for it. And no other crypto can make that claim. Everybody will be rewarded in the staking pools. Traditionally, only the sellers are rewarded. Cryptos have a very bad setup. And so we have a much more better setup that's rewarding literally from the smallest holder to the biggest holder. Whoever's in that staking pool at the 12-month, they helped keep the project alive. Whether you had the tiniest back or whether you had the biggest one, you helped keep the project alive, and you're going to be rewarded either the most or even the little. But the smallest holder in this project will be rewarded better than any other project proportionally. There's no project that has this high of a tax that delays the rewards and only gives it to stakers, meaning the smallest holder in this project will have better rewards than any other project if they have the same volume, right? Because of how it's given out. All right, guys, we got about another 19 minutes left. And we're going to be doing an AMA tomorrow, and then we have some other exciting things happening next week that you guys are going to be finding out about. Either way, you have an amazing setup here at Control Token. You have a community who's dedicated to staking pools. They're dedicated to growing this project over a long period of time. That's a super rare thing to get. A community who's dedicating to grow a project over the course of a year. And then you've got me working day in and day out. If you guys aren't sure, watch my channel. Watch me post every day. Watch me do spaces every day. Watch me constantly have things going on in the background. I'm here almost every day. I've worked every day this week for this project, and I'm doing an AMA tomorrow. So I just am constantly here. I'm showing my face. I'm live on the YouTube. I'm live on Twitter. I'm always answering messages. That's just kind of a rare thing in the space as well. So we just have so many amazing things, and we just got to keep pushing this message. This message is resonating with people who are the right kind of people we want for the project. So it might be a little slower because a lot of the typical audience, they're chasing pump and dumps. They're trying to be early on what they think is the next hottest trend so that they can get out as quickly as possible. But we're attracting long-term holders who like to have that stable value that they know can't go down, that can only go up. We've already attracted, as you can tell with the staking pool, an amazingly strong community of people who are thinking they want to see this project grow. And you can't just say, I hope my community helps me grow this project. You have to reward it. And it's the value that we're placing in the future that aligns all of us with the growth of the project. And as people leave, they fuel that value even more, and they provide more of a reason to stay in the project than to leave it. Usually sell-offs are reasons to get out, right? It's abandoned ship. There's nothing left. Pull as much as you you can out of the LP and get out of here, right? And everybody's like brainwashed. They're so conditioned to think that way, and that's kind of a market of people that we're coming to. And we kind of have to sit there and say, hey, there's a different way to look at a project. You know, things could be a lot better. So yep, if you're on the Twitter side of things, just make sure if you want to be part of this giveaway that we're about to do, make sure that you've liked, retweeted, and make sure that you put hashtag control, hashtag BNB, and put the ticker for control as well, which is the $CTRL down below. Had some good momentum, and here's the thing is we've had some good momentum, but we've also had sells. But that up and down, that sideways action, that's just fueling rewards, which is like crazy. It's crazy to think about a project that is constantly fueling the future rewards. That just hasn't been done before. You know what I mean? And like anybody can get in, and even if you have a small bag, you can look at the chart, no matter if it's red, no matter if it's green. If there's volume, your rewards are being fueled. So that's just a crazy thing. And like think about that if we start to see that at those exciting times, you know. And I can't talk about that, you know, price predictions, but I'm saying if the price is going up a lot and we're watching that, that's, you guys know how exciting it is to watch your bags do a 2x, a 5x, a 10x, you know, more, right? It's one of the, it's you get high off of it, actually. It's like why people do casinos. They're addicted to the feeling of winning. And I don't know if anything compares to watching a chart go up and watching your bag go up, you know what I mean? It's one of the craziest experiences. And so to not only have that as a community, we've all watched our bags do a 4x. We're sitting on a 4x right now. Community's happy, guys. We're good. It could go down a lot and we'd still be way up, right? But you also know that buys and sells, even if we're sitting around the 4 like we have been for the past couple days, sitting around that 4, going above it, going a little bit below it, the rewards are just being fueled, guys. They're just constantly being fueled. And so as if we get that momentum and we see like, oh wow, our bags are going up a lot, this is amazing, you also know the rewards are going up a ton too. And so if there's a big sell-off in a typical project, you're like, damn, I wish I would have sold. But in this project, you're like, these rewards just got fueled all the way up and on the way down, however much you go down. So I really think that just this preserved value in the future, and the value has to be a lot. It can't be a 1% tax. 1% tax is not enough rewards to counter the liquidity pool. 5% tax is not enough to counter the liquidity pool. It could be really good rewards, but when you got 13% of buys and 18% of sells, you're shifting. That means $100 goes to the LP, right? $15 gets taken away, $13 goes to reward. There's $85 in the LP. Somebody tries to pull out that 85. Say technically they pull out the whole thing, even though it doesn't work that way. Well, they don't get to keep that 85. A fifth of that 85 also goes towards the rewards, and they get 60. That's what's happening. Buys and sells, almost a 15% of buys and almost 20% of sells are constantly going towards the future value. And that value is protecting the project. It's protecting you as holders. And everybody who enters the staking contract, not only does that value in the future provide this like level of like, oh, here's a floor. If we hit this much volume, the floor is going to be here. If we hit 17 million in volume, the current price will be the floor of where you could literally buy right now and have rewards throughout the entire year that cover your buy-in. That's crazy. That's crazy to think about. And so, yeah, we just have an amazing setup right now. The price of XUSD last time I checked was like $1.17, so it's already appreciated quite a lot. But we're just waiting for some updates on the rewards on XUSD and that stuff. So it's all going to be showing, and we can have it on the website. If you guys are coming in last minute, we're about to do the giveaway on the Twitter space and on YouTube. Just make sure that you like and retweet. Make sure you comment hashtag control CTRL, hashtag BNB, and comment the ticker as well. So $CTRL. Control token is awesome. I love the name, and it's literally like the ticker couldn't have been better. CTRL control. That's awesome. I don't know. And so, yeah, we have a really amazing setup. Some people get excited about like a previous project where you get $50 for $1 billion in volume. If we get $1 billion in volume, you get, even if you only get 400,000 tokens, or I'm sorry, 100,000 tokens, which is like $400 to $500, then you'd have $30,000, not 50, not 100, not 1,000, not 5,000, not 10,000, around $30,000 if we hit $1 billion in volume for 100,000 tokens. So this project has a long way to go before the rewards become not good, in terms of if the price goes up so much that the rewards aren't that great, because the price can go up a lot to where the rewards, by the way, the rewards have a lot of room to be great for a long period of time. But the crazy part about that is as the price goes up, those rewards go up as well. Appreciate everybody showing up tonight. You guys have been super awesome. Crypto Live, Zach, Tommy, Joel, Denny, Knight, Mitch Bromwell, Chris, Control Tokenomics, Crypto Life, EGC Mike, Russ, what's going on? Jason, Externalize, Paul, BMF. Like, this is the community. You guys are like the team of Control Token, and our goal is to take this project to the moon. We're going to do it. I'm going to work every day for you guys, and you guys are working to help me. We're going to make this happen. Proud M, Matt, Salt Beef, Bobcat, Father M, Hicks, how's it going? M Johnson, I'm Rand Rocks, how's it going, man? Mill Ross, Alza Noon, Will Casper, James, Salem, Kyle, what's up, Onion? That's an awesome picture, dude. Is that an NFT, bro? Average, Joe, Nerd, August, Control, Scoodle, Amy, Tricadia, Danio. And on the YouTube side of things, we've got Fat Thor, B-Man, OG Siegel, what's up, Derek Cross? Abraham, always great to have you. The Boo for You, T-Bone Beats, Dragon Fruit, Mitch Bromwell, Tommy DeFi, John McIntyre, how's it going, man? Mike Caesar, Blockhead, good to see you again, bro. Remember you did the giveaway last time. Bull Run. Great hanging out, everybody, guys. Here's the thing about Control Token, guys, is let's just have fun and let's try to make this project work. Don't get stressed out. Let's just have a good time. And there's a lot of opportunities, and I've made this point today. Keep working, you know what I mean? I don't know how many of you guys feel like I'm never going to find the right person. I'm never going to get this job. I'm never going to get my art to be appreciated. And you're just working and grinding and working and grinding. And it feels like it's not being recognized. And then suddenly one small thing leads to another and something big happens. That's how success usually works. Like sometimes it doesn't, but usually it's just grinding in day in out. And then some kind of small opportunity leads to what it was that you were seeking. And so crypto's like that. You guys know that in a day, something crazy can happen in a day. And so crypto, we've got the bull market. You've got CZ getting out. You've got the elections coming. You've got, just so many different things, and any one of those things could be a catalyst in what we're doing. And if I'm doing this every day, and if the more of you guys that get behind me in this project and are working and posting and sharing and making stuff, you guys are doing awesome right now. You guys are working for the project. More of us that are doing that, the more likely. How long can we do that before we see success with a visionary project like this, with value in the future that's being stored up, with a community that's mostly in the staking pools? I think we have an amazing chance at success here. It's not guaranteed. We could fail, right? But I think that there's just too many good things lined up for us to fail. So 9 minutes left, guys. We're going to go ahead and start looking at the giveaway. And I'm going to try to do this real quick because last time it took a very long time for me to do the giveaway. Appreciate everybody showing up, guys. It's fun. It's fun to watch the momentum. We got another $97.52 buy on the charts. That's awesome. Just adding to that upward momentum that just paid the tax, just filled the rewards every more. You can just go look at every buy and sell. You can just scroll down, buy and sell. There's only a couple that are the contract or arbitrage that don't pay taxes. But most of what's happening is paying taxes. Every buy, look at that, 13%, 13% of that, 13% of that's going to rewards. Every sell, 18% of that's going to rewards. That's a crazy thing to have. So remember that when you're looking at these charts. Let's see, let's go ahead and switch on the YouTube side of things to this thing so that I can start to do this giveaway. Alrighty. You guys are on the Control Token Twitter side of things. Make sure right now, this is like the last chance, like, retweet, comment, hashtag control, hashtag BNB, and put the ticker, which is the $ CTRL is the ticker for control. And if you guys are interested in Control Token, I'm not trying to pressure you guys to do it. I really don't want you in Control Token unless you like it. You know what I mean? I want people who are thinking long term. So look at the website. I have a ton of videos. I have a very detailed white paper on the website. Just make sure you understand what it is that we're doing before you write it off. Because if you don't understand it, you don't think about it, then you might regret it and look back one day. Spin that wheel. This is your guys' favorite time. Favorite part of everything is spin the wheel. Got another buy coming through. We got $50.54. Nice job. Alrighty, let's go ahead. We'll do the Twitter side first, and then we will do the YouTube side of things, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out tonight, being here, and let's just have a good time. We'll keep working, and I think some very exciting times are coming. You guys know how fun the exciting times are. Spin that wheel. Alrighty, guys. So the winners, if you don't, on the Twitter side of things, if you can't come up and confirm it, then you're going to be passed by, which is going to really suck because you're going to get picked and then you're not going to win. So you've got to be able to come up on the Twitter right now. Something on my back. You guys had a great weekend. You know what I enjoy? I don't know. I'm sure a bunch of other people enjoy this too. It's just mowing the yard. You just mow that yard and then you weed whack and then you blow it all away. Oh man, why does that feel so good? I don't know. Why is that so satisfying? It's not like something I have to do. It's something I get to do. No way. $20 donation. What's up, Anthony? This guy's always buying my lunch, man. Thank you so much, Anthony. Shout out to Anthony on the YouTube side of things. Let's see, did we get another buy? Another buy just came through. $92.57. More upward momentum. He just paid into those rewards into the future, which is really awesome. Welcome to Control. If you're new, welcome to the crew. We'll take good care of you. I don't know. We're working on our slogan. Be quiet. I like fueling the future, but it doesn't rhyme. All right, guys, we're just in the middle of the giveaway. If you're just now showing up, make sure to like, guys, and follow everybody in here. But make sure you follow Crypto Control and Token Control, or Control Token. And thanks for that $20 donation. Not a new one, but the same one. And we're going to continue to do giveaways, guys. We actually have an amazing event coming up, which I wasn't able to get to. A lot of you guys know that we're giving away 50 million tokens airdropped at the 3-month reward event. So you've got this month, which is, we're halfway to the first month rewards. And you've got the second month, and on the third month, we've put $40,000 towards those monthly rewards, which is awesome. Hopefully we have like good rewards by then anyway, so it'll just be like this cherry on top. But even if we don't, we'll have $40,000 worth of rewards going towards the monthly rewards. That usually requires about 2 million in volume to get that much for monthly rewards, which is awesome. But on top of that, like as awesome as that is, we're also giving 50 million tokens. In order to get your share of that 50 million tokens, you've got to be in the 12-month staking pool when that 3rd month reward event happens. Everybody in the 12-month staking pool is going to get airdropped 50 million tokens. The less people in the 12-month staking pool, the better it is for everybody in there. The more tokens you get, because you have to share them with less people, right? Which is really awesome. That's like a really big event. That's a really exciting big event that we've got going on, and we're going to be there before you know it. But I'm going to be grinding every single day, making videos, talking to people, using the treasury, doing marketing. This is just this is what crypto is when you unite people to make a crypto big and you remove all the bad actors. Like I was saying earlier, think about how many people come into a crypto and their plan is not to make something long-term that benefits more than just the sellers. Their plan is to pump something so that they can dump on a bunch of people most of the time, right? No matter, and you think people that you trust and you watch them launch a project, what is it? What happens? Somehow they get a bunch of money, the project dies, they get quiet. I've watched it happen. I know you guys have watched watched it happen over and over and over again. That's why it's hard to, get people, because they've been abused. They're being abused by DeFi, and we're like, hey, we're not going to abuse you. And they're like, yeah, I've heard that before. And we're like, no, really, come look at the charts. Look at how many people we've got staked. Look at the creator, and look how he's here every day. And if you're new and you don't know who I am, like, talk to the community about, my character. Obviously, if I'm saying it, it might not mean that much, but these people watched me over the past 3 years speak the truth about SafeMoon. I told people about Evergrow. I covered projects in a really honest way, where I would say, like, it may not do well, but here's what the numbers could look like if it does. And I covered like the bad information, and I was right on a lot of that stuff, and I faced a lot of backlash, a lot of slander for doing so. So a lot of people, I lost a lot of my followers because I didn't tell them their dreams were going to come true, right? But I gained a lot of people who recognized and trust me, that they saw that that's the kind of person I'll be. Is when the truth is on the line, I always choose the truth, even if it hurts my own channel, my own reputation. We're working on the Twitter giveaway right now, and very soon we're going to be spinning the wheel. I'll show the wheel on the YouTube side of things so that you guys can see it, because a lot of these giveaways are fake. I mean, this is a bad space, guys. You've got people trying to scam you, trying to get access to your wallets, trying to help you with your problems to get access to your wallets, trying to do fake promotions. $364 buy coming in on the charts. Welcome to Control Token. Great to have you guys. That's awesome momentum. Man, we're getting close to breaking that 4 again, sitting at a nice 4x. This sideways, just fueling rewards, guys. That's a crazy thing to be. Like, typically sideways action, you're like, gosh, when are we going to go up? But if sideways action was like, cool, we're just fueling rewards right now. So there's a positive way to look at Control Token that isn't delusional, no matter what's happening, right? And that's just awesome. So I'm putting these last names in on the Twitter side of things. I'll spin it. I'm going to spin it live on the YouTube. So if you think that I'm like not being fair or honest, you'll be able to go to my YouTube, Crypto Control, and watch it live while I spin it. And then we're going to call that person. If you don't come up in the space and confirm that you're not a bot, then we're going to go to the next person. We're going to spin it again, right? We're going to make sure that 5 real people who actually did the giveaway how they're supposed to are going to get $100, which, hey, that's awesome. You throw $100 into a new project, you got some gas fees. You know how much it sucks to like need gas, and then you don't have any, so you can't do a transaction, and then you have to go try to buy, and then your credit card won't go through, and then it's just such a hassle sometimes. So even just a couple $100 to put into a project, maybe you throw it into Control, throw it into staking, and share this with people. You guys, if you guys. This is a rare project. It's not often that you can share something like this that has that, like, when they buy, they're buying into value that can only go up. Like, that's crazy, right? They have the potential to take profits with their bag, and they have value that can only go up. Usually it's one or the other, and it's only the people at the top who win, the taking profits aspect of that, which is like crazy, right? Control Token is a rare thing, and I didn't just go, oh, I'm going to do a project because I want to make a bunch of money. And what if I did this? Doesn't that sound cool? I'm a content creator. I have people come to me every day for a while with new projects. Hey, is this amazing? And what if we did this? And what if we add this utility to it? And here's my thinking, and I've told you guys this. I think very realistically. Now, some people might say 100 million in volume, 1 billion in volume is not realistic. I think it is. I think it's possible. And you don't want to sell yourself short. But I'm a very realistic thinker. So when people come up to me with ideas, I go, that's a long shot. You don't want a situation where you need an absolute Hail Mary of a play to work, right? You want a situation like what we have at Control Token, where you have most of the community staked. You have a unique idea. You're fueling the future of the project. We don't need an insane Hail Mary to make this project do well. We just need slow and steady growth, and that's what we've got going on right now. There's always the opportunity for an insane Hail Mary, right? And we're working we're never going to stop doing that. We've got a treasury. We're spreading that out over the next year. You've got me working every single day for the next year to make this happen. I can make very high quality videos. I can make math videos. And like I've told you guys, as we get momentum, it becomes everything starts to become much easier. It's just getting that momentum in a space like this. Do we have another buy come through? Sorry guys, let me check the charts real fast. $42 seconds ago, we had another $288 buy. Welcome to Control Token. Welcome to the Control crew. We will not make fun of you. I don't know. We'll get one eventually, guys. That's not it, though. I'm sorry. Eventually, we'll have a good. Maybe it's better if I just make up a new one each time. All right. Sorry, guys. This part kind of takes a little while. I've got to put every name into this name picker because I got to be fair. And we're going to call these people up on the Twitter side of things, and then we're going to do the YouTube side of things, and we're going to call it a night, and I'll be sending out that BNB. So if you're a winner, just have your BNB receive address ready. You're going to get $100 in BNB tonight. Maybe you can cash that out and take your wife on a date, or get some pizza for your kids. Buy that new video game. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I really need there to be a faster way to get these names. There's got to be a faster way to do this. 3957, guys. We're just right back at that 4 floor, which is awesome. You know what I mean? That's super close to our all-time high, and I know everybody's just super excited to break that all-time high again. XUSD Rob. I'm going to spin it live on YouTube so everybody's going to know that this was fair. If you're new in here, we've got something special here. You have so many special things when it comes to Control Token. You've got a brand new idea that I think is revolutionary. If you don't think it is, that's fine. I think it is. You've got a community that's united in the growth of the project. You've got a situation where all volume is constantly growing the value in the future that can't go down. Do you know how important it is to have something like that? When projects, all it is value. That's all people care about is value. We've got a content creator who makes videos that usually charge like thousands of dollars for the videos. I've done very short videos for hundreds. I'm also an experienced live streamer. I've had spaces, I've gotten millions of views on YouTube with all my videos combined. I've gotten spaces that have hundreds to thousands of people in them. And I'm not bragging, I'm just letting you know this is who's running the project. You know what I mean? It's not somebody who... I'm deeply familiar with the sentiment and psychology of what goes on in the mind of a holder because that's who I make videos for. And when you're making videos for somebody, you have to know what do they care about. And it's not just what do they care about, it's how do I help them? You know what I mean? How do I help them where they don't go, damn, I listen to Crypto Control and I wish I wouldn't have listened to him. You don't want to do that, right? Everybody, if you're on the Twitter side of things, make sure to like and share the space. If I see your name, I'm going to go check and see if you liked and shared. If you didn't do it, yeah, I'm skipping you. Okay, we need a new utility that does this. Guys, I have a new idea for the utility for Control. It's a giveaway that automatically detects names that are entered on Twitter. And then everybody can use our utility, our giveaway utility, and then a small tax will be taken from that, and that'll be used to fuel the monthly rewards. To be honest, guys, like if we succeed as a project, we'll have a brand and a community that everybody will be chasing, and that'll create an opportunity to create utilities that people will use purely out of seeking the community, and that'll create an opportunity to use those profits to fuel the monthly 6-month, 12-month rewards in the same way, in a bigger and bigger way. So there's opportunity for this project to live on for a long time. Do we get another buy? Did I miss another buy? Nope. Okay, cool. We're still sitting on last buys, guys. $200, $97, $50, $92, $300, almost $400, and another $288. That's great momentum within the last hour, guys. It's awesome to see that kind of momentum on the charts. You guys are awesome. And we have a really good community of just people. We also have an AMA going on tomorrow, guys. And we, like I said, we just signed up for with CoinMerge to do marketing with them for a year. So, or not a year, but 6 months. We have 6 months worth of marketing that we're going to be doing with them. And that's going to include AMAs, promotions, posts, all kinds of stuff. And we still have a lot in the treasury. And as BNB goes up, I'm trying to conserve the treasury. Like, we still need to spend money, right? We need to pay for marketing. We need to figure out who's the best YouTuber, what's the best space to get on and do that stuff. What's the best marketing to pay for? We're on Dex Tools or Dex Screener. You know, we're randomly being marketed on that. It's the best reward project ever made. I really do believe that. I'm not just saying that to say that. Like, I covered reward projects, and I don't think that there is a better reward project made than this one. Okay, I'm literally, the next giveaway, I'm going to study on like the best way to do this to make this so I don't have to spend like 20 minutes getting this part done. Because I don't want to leave anybody out. And then I have to do the YouTube side of things as well. You know what we can go ahead and do is, if anybody wants to come up on the Twitter side of things right now, just for a moment, we can bring somebody up. You guys want to go ahead and raise your hands, we'll bring you up. If you have anything to say about Control Token, you like it, you don't like it, how do you feel about it? Nobody wants to come up? Okay, there we go. We got one person. We got Lil Simp Boy. I don't know if I've heard from you before. What's going on, Lil Simp Boy?
Just hit up Twitter Picker, and then you just put your post in, and it'll put whatever qualifiers you want, like and retweet.
No way, really? Oh my god.
All you have to do is it registers that post and then pulls the name from the draws from how many you want.
Dude, why didn't you tell me that? No, I'm just playing. Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Twitter Picker.
Some of them will have like the little ads on the page, but like if it's your post that you have pinned up top,
yeah, yeah.
6 hours old, just you would take the copy on that post and you'd put it in, put the qualifiers, like I said, like the like and retweet, and then hit draw for how many names, like say you needed the 5,
yeah,
right? And then hit draw 5, and then it'll pull the name within 2 seconds.
You just saved like me so much time in the future. I was like, I didn't know if there's something out there, so thanks so much for telling me about that, man.
Yeah, I think what you're doing is the wheel one that everybody likes too, but Twitter Picker, it's just copy, paste, qualifiers done.
I am finally there. Okay, so we're going to show it on the YouTube side of things. We're going to pick it, and we're going to bring him up. Thanks so much, man. Lil Simp. I don't know if I've heard from you before. Are you in Control Token, or did you just happen to show up?
Oh, you know who I am. I'm part of the Real Dark Moon.
Okay. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. Thanks, Lil Simp. You used to have a different name? Or what?
I was just listening in, and I'm like, I should recommend Twitter Picker for him.
No, you just saved me so much, so thanks for that, man. I appreciate that. All right, guys, we're about to do this live on YouTube, so if you think that this is fake, then watch the YouTube, because I've got all the names here. Actually, I need to make sure that there's no doubles. Let me make sure, check the doubles real fast. Okay, I don't know what that is, but that shouldn't be there. Wait, does that mean it's a double? Okay, there's Nick Welsh twice. Hopefully there's not 3 Peters, because we've literally got 2 Peters right here. Yeah, I'll switch to that next time. I really appreciate him telling me that, because I was like, there's got to be a much more efficient way to do all this.
I'm just looking at it right now. Like, if you have 114 likes on Twitter Picker, it shows 94 of those people ready to go.
Oh, really?
So
Okay.
the rest are probably just bots.
Oh, okay. And then does it sort through that, or you can just tell people to come up, and that's how you figure out if they're real or not?
So if I were to hit, like, the draw button,
Yeah.
it would give me 5 names. They gave me 5 names that are green and 2 that are red, so 2 of them didn't follow the instructions. And the 5 did, so...
Really? Oh, thanks so much for that. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'll
If you just go to it's twitterpicker.com and just take a look at it real quick before you do it. I don't think you can do it through YouTube, but you do it through the tweet aspect.
Awesome. Yeah, I've got this set up, but I'll definitely do that next time I do something on Twitter.
It is a lifesaver, though.
No, seriously, I am indebted to you. All right, guys, we're gonna spin that wheel on the YouTube side of things, and then we're gonna call you up on Twitter if you're here. You know, I'll give you like a minute to come up. If you don't request, then we're just gonna go to the next person and pick somebody else. I'm gonna pick 3 people on Twitter, and we're gonna pick 2 on the YouTube side of things. I appreciate everybody showing up, liking, retweeting. I'm gonna go ahead and click it now, and we'll see who we get. Ami Khan. Okay, Ami Khan. Go ahead and request. You've got a minute to request and come up before we pick somebody else. This might be a bot. We might just be going through a bunch of bots. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and do a couple. And if so we got Ami Khan. I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle these so it'll be random. I'm gonna do 2 more people. I'm gonna call all 3 up, and then if people don't respond, then we'll start calling up different ones to make this go a little faster. Saul Beef put it. I'm sorry. Decody Crypto. Decody Crypto. Raise your hand on the Twitter side of things. If they don't come up, we'll just keep going. Zach, if you can see them raising their hand. No, I don't see anyone raising their hand right now. Ooh. And Raya. Go ahead and raise your hand. Come up, Raya. Okay, the first one hasn't responded. We might just be getting bots or people that just aren't here. So, Ami Khan, your time is about to run out. Doing giveaways. Come on. Okay. So Arman Khan. It's Ami Khan's husband. Arman Khan, you've got... Raise your hand. You've got 1 minute to get up here. You're not going to win. The other people are not coming up, so I'm guessing they're either not here or they're bots. So we're going to go ahead and spin it again. Okay, I'm sure this person's real. Wick Casper. Wicasper. Go ahead and raise your hand and come on up on Twitter. And I'm pretty sure you're real. If you're here, you just won $100. I have a feeling people just aren't going to be showing up, so we're just going to keep going until we start getting people. Oh, wait. Yep, okay, we got Wick Casper. Awesome. Hey, what's going on, Wickasper? How do you pronounce it? Is it Wickasper? Wickasper? Oh, I think they're gone. Oh, there you are. Okay, we got to hear your voice. Are you a bot? You gotta unmute your mic. Safely to the moon. On Twitter, go ahead and raise your hand. Safely to the moon on Twitter. Got one more. Wickispur. I'm pretty sure you're real, but if you could just make a noise, like even just fart into your mic or something, and we'll know you're real.
Yeah, I'm real.
Okay, there we go.
Thank you, man.
No problem. Just shoot me a DM, and I'll shoot you one right now so I know it's you. And send me your BNB receive address.
Sure, will do. Thank you.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for coming up. You want to say anything about Control Token? You like Control Token?
Yeah, I like it very much.
Awesome, awesome. All right, safely to the moon. Are you here, brother? Some of these people just might not be in the space. We're going to have to go past safely to the moon if you're not here. We still got 2 more giveaways on the Twitter side of things. It's funny because I had to do 100, but there's only like 20 or 30 people in here. So there's like a 1 out of 3 chance it's going to be one of you guys. M. Johnson. Got an M. Johnson. That's funny. I should have just put your guys' names down in the space since all these other people aren't here. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to have to redo this. Because we actually don't have that many people here. Mana Singh. Don't worry, guys. We'll get this sorted out in the future to be better. Life, Tony, Crypto, Trucker, Knight, Control. Is that tokenomics? Oh, that's me. It's Control Token. I'm an idiot. Oh, did we get somebody? Who we got? M. Johnson. You actually were here. Wow. Okay. M. Johnson. Everybody, M. Johnson. Twitter's a little buggy. Is he up here or is he not? Hey, M. Johnson. How's it going, man? Control Token Fireman. You can come up, but I was going to say, like, you haven't won anything. So, but if you want to come up and say something about Control Token. M. Johnson, how's it going? Tell me something about Control Token. What do you like about Control Token? Thanks for the subscribe, Trade Pro. I appreciate that. On YouTube. Dude, Salt Beef Pudding, you almost got it. It like barely missed you earlier. Hey, is that guy still up here? M. Johnson, you gotta say something, brother. You gotta say something. You can't come up here and not say nothing. You just gotta make a noise or something, bro. You gotta know you're not a bot. Okay, I guess I'll count that. Oh, okay, there we go.
You listen to me?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Can't you?
Hi.
Yeah, can you listen to me?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a message, and you send me your B&B address, okay? And you'll get $100 worth of B&B, okay?
Okay. Thank you very much.
Hey, you're welcome. Thanks for coming up. Sorry, guys. We're gonna use the Twitter picker next time, and it should be much more efficient. I apologize. All right, we got one more on Twitter. I'm typing in everybody, and I'm gonna go ahead and spin it right now, guys. So I'm about to call one of you guys. You guys can come up. You'll be the third person on the Twitter, and I'm gonna switch to the YouTube side of things. Chris, come on up, Chris. Chris Masarinas. Awesome. I know he's real. I know he's coming up, right? I'll send you an invite, Chris. All right, and we got 2 on the YouTube side of things. I'm going to come over to you guys, and we'll take care of you guys next. Okay. All right. Now you don't win anymore after you did that, man. I'm taking it back.
Oh, not too loud, sorry.
No, I'm just playing. Awesome, man. I'm glad it was you, brother.
Cool, thanks. All right.
So, you want to say something about Control Token? You like it? What do you think?
Man, I love it. Once this catches on, it's going to be like amazing.
I think so too. Awesome. Well, thanks for coming up, Chris. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. It's a $500 giveaway, and you guys just send me your B&B address. So we're doing 3 on the Twitter side of things. I'll send all of those after the space ends. You guys will be able to DM me. If you guys want to publicly confirm it, you can, just so people know. Cool, you got your B&B. If you don't want to, it's fine. Just to like try to protect yourself from people who are like trying to track your wallets or any of that stuff. I don't care. I'm doing it live on YouTube, so people know it's real. We had a great space to get today, guys. We have an AMA tomorrow, and we have a lot of AMAs coming up: spaces, promotions, marketing, partnerships. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up, and so we're just going to see what happens when you have a community that's working towards growing a project instead of being divided in who sells first over a period of a year during what might be one of the biggest bull runs of all time. So we have a lot of potential here, and we just got to keep working and keep being positive. Hope you guys on the Twitter side, in this Twitter space, have a great day. I'm going to go ahead and end this, and I'll see you guys at the AMA tomorrow. Everybody have a great day. I'll be live on the YouTube while I do the YouTube giveaway if you guys want to shift over to that, but my phone's dying, so I got to end this space because Twitter eats your battery. Have a great day. Make sure to check out controltoken.net. Super easy to buy on PancakeSwap. Make sure to set your slippage to 15 to 20%, and make sure to make as big a buy as you can. I'm just playing. Everybody have a good day. All right, now it's down to you, the degens, the YouTube degens. All right, how do I make this easy? All right, guys. Okay, I remember this. You're not going to have long to do this on YouTube side of things. Hey. No. It's going to be different for YouTube, guys. You guys are going to be a little different. We're still on Twitter. Oh, sweet. There's another episode of that for me to watch. Sweet. To make this easy and fast, guys, I'm going to give you... It's not going to be long, okay? It's going to be 15 seconds, right? I'm going to say a word that everybody has to type. And then after 15 seconds, I'm going to put a comment, and everything underneath that comment does not count. Okay? All right. Everybody ready? Get your fingers ready. You know, blow them off if you're on a keyboard. Otherwise, if you're on a phone. Time this is AMA. I have to decide because we're doing a birthday dinner for me. So I have to figure out what the best time is. It might have to be earlier tomorrow because of that. Because, well, actually, I'm trying to go to church too. So it might be like 1 or 2. We'll see. All right, guys. The word is... It's a word. Okay. I got this. The word is moon vault. Everybody type moon vault right now. You've got 15 seconds right now. Moon vault. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. 4 Mississippi. 5 Mississippi. 6 Mississippi. 7 Mississippi. 8 Mississippi. 9 Mississippi. 10 Mississippi. 11 Mississippi. 12 Mississippi. 13 Mississippi. 14 Mississippi. 15 Mississippi. Boom, it's over. If you did not get in before I put stop in the chat, then you should definitely rage. Try to figure out where I live and then come beat me up whenever I'm going to check the mail. Otherwise, everybody else, I'm about to add your names to the picker, and we're going to pick 2 of you guys. Also, guys, when we do these, please do not do it more than once because it just adds extra work for unnecessary extra work for me. So consider that. All right, first one was Bull Run. Happy birthday. Thank you. Yeah, it's not my birthday, but we're celebrating my birthday. My birthday is pretty soon, though, but I'm not going to say it for people don't need to know when my birthday is. And that was more than 15 seconds. I counted slow, so nobody has any room to be upset unless they tuned in like last second and was like, what's the word? What's the word? Everybody's typing moon vault. What's happening? And then they type moon vault. The moon vault. Isn't that a really cool idea? I haven't seen that done either. Like everybody's always talking about going to the moon, and it was like, at some point I thought, dude, what if you put a vault on the moon and then you put a countdown timer on it? Like, how epic is that? You can't tell me that's not epic, right? Dicky419. Amre Labar Jr. I have not seen you around, bro. What are you doing here? You're all always welcome here. I just, I have names that I recognize, and the names I'm like, who is that? Like Tazzy Zig. I think I already got you. No, I didn't? Okay. Like, I recognize most of these names. Tommy DeFi, Cafe Control, everybody working together. Because you guys know that, like, this is the opportunity that you want, right? For, the impact this could have on your life. And so it kind of requires all these things. Even if you're honest and you start a project, that's not enough. Even if you're not, like, rugging people, you need a good idea. Because if you start a project on a liquidity pool, oh man, that's going to be hard. You might get some momentum, but you're going to have a pump and a dump. Most people are going to lose. The project ain't going to last long. We have an amazing opportunity. It's not guaranteed. I'm not sure how much of it is. There might be degrees to which preserving value in the future will preserve the future to certain extents. But the opportunity is massive with this. And so it's just one of those things where it's up to us as a community to make it happen. And you guys know, I want this project to succeed for you guys. I want to look back and be like, you guys be like, awesome. I'm so glad you made that. And I'll be like, me too. I'm so glad it did well for you guys. If that don't happen with this, then I'll have to look back and be like, we tried, but I failed. And I don't know, that might, if I don't do well with this, that might be like, I'll probably just be like, I don't know. If this project can't do well, then I'll be like, dude, I don't know if I want to be in this space. Oh no. I am so sorry, guys, but I have to. You guys were too late. I have to be fair. Because if I put anybody else after stop, then I have to add everybody else. The last one was Cook. Did I add Cook 140? And then Odo Warrior Rob. Why don't I remember adding that? Crypto Savage 77. Did I not add you? Control Tokenomics. I didn't. Okay, I did add you. And then Matthew Norris. Okay, we should be good now, right? Right, everybody? Good slogan might be controlling our future. Yeah, a lot of people don't like being controlled. Control your future. There's a lot of things, you know. Cafe Control. You say I skipped you? What is this right here, Cafe Control? What's that? Read that for me. Hey brother, you skipped me. I was at the top after Bull Run Crypto Savage. I did add you, but I know there's a delay. You are delayed on YouTube about 15 to 20 seconds. That's okay. That's okay. Remember Abraham. I don't see my name. Free gender. Oh my god, why is there an ad play? Holy cow. Okay, I've got to pick this because this is going. B-Man, you guys were too late. If you read the comments, it says stop. And that stop is anything after that stop is too late, guys. That was done so that I didn't have to sit here and go through 100 names. And I gave you guys about 20, 30 seconds to do that. Crypto Savage on there twice. Let's go sort. All right, Control Dog's on there twice. Derek Cross is on there twice. Crypto Savage, I don't think is on there twice, guys. Yeah, you're right, he is. I'm an idiot. It just wasn't spelled right. Good call, good catch. All right, we're good, guys. We're good. All right, you guys ready? Dragon Fruit is missing. Dude, if you make me read through all of this and you're not on there, I'm going to stop everything I'm doing and come find your house. And then, yeah, you didn't put it in, bro. Don't say you're not on there if you're not actually in the giveaway. Okay, I'm not doing this, guys. I apologize. I'm not doing this. I got everybody on there. I'm spinning it twice, and then I'm ending this, and I'll see you guys at the AMA tomorrow, okay? Ooh, oh, Mac. That's got to be the worst feeling, Mac. Oh, True Warrior. Oh, True Warrior. Yeah, Free Gender, you're too late. You're too late. If you scroll up and you look at the comment, if you're underneath my comment that says stop, you're not in. Like, I'm sorry, guys. Scroll up through the comments, and when you see stop, every name underneath that, that's too late. Every name above that, you got in time. I'm sorry, guys. That's the rules. We gotta keep it fair. I'm sorry if you didn't make it in. Oh, True Warrior. I'm moving next door to Crypto Control's house, so I'm not delayed. I counted really slow, so it's still... Oh, there shouldn't be a 15 to 20 second delay. It should be like 5 seconds. It shouldn't be 15 to 20. Next door to Crypto Control's house, so I'm not delayed. I counted really slow, so it's still... Oh, there shouldn't be a 15 to 20. Okay, you're right. It is about 15 seconds. So... Okay, but I counted really slow. You're right. I gave you less time than what you needed. I'm sorry. Rigged. Oh my god. The first one, Moon Vault. Okay, Free Gender, you're right. Wait. No, I don't see you. I'm going to read all the names above crypto control right now. Control Dog, Mike Caesar, Mike Finch, T-Bone Beats, Cafe Control, Tommy DeFi, Tazzy Zig, Aaron Moma, Emery Labar Jr., Tiki419, Mr. Mac SMG, Externalize, Ron, Quintana's Creators, Derek Cross, Control Dog, Salt Beef Puddin', Bull Run, Control Token Fireman, Aaron Moma, Cafe Control. That's it. That's it. It's in the comments. I just read it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Maybe there's a better way to do this in the future. I'm sorry if you're not on here, but like everybody's name who's above this, who said that, is on here. One more, guys. I need you to send me a DM on Twitter to get that. Who won? True Warrior. I need you to send me a DM on Twitter with your BNB address, and I'll send you $100 in BNB. Last one, guys. Sorry if you didn't get in, guys. We're gonna be doing giveaways all year, so and they'll work better in the future as well. Ron. All right, Ron in the chat. Yeah, the delay. I forgot about the delay, but I still counted slow enough that everybody had time to type it in. Like, I saw when people started typing it in, and it was when I was counting, so... and I counted very slow, so... I'm sorry, guys. That was the freaking chair. I swear if somebody thinks that was a fart. Ron, shoot me a DM on Twitter. Yes, sir. Shoot a DM to me on Twitter. And you guys are the winners. Is Otrue here? Sorry, I'll work on the delay too. I think I can make it as minimal as a delay as possible. All right, I'm going to pick one more person that if True Warrior doesn't reach out to me, then I'll give it to you. Aaron Moma. All right, guys. It was awesome hanging out with you guys. Hope you guys have a great... Nope, we're not spinning. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. That's not real. Awesome, guys. We're so close. Bro, I'm here. Oh, true word. Oh, Rob, what's up, man? Yeah, just shoot me a DM on Twitter with your BNB address. Okay, cool. So we've got everybody. Appreciate all you guys. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you guys at the AMA tomorrow. We'll be doing an AMA probably around 1 or 2 Central because I got to go to church and I have to do a space. Then I have to go have dinner with the family. I think yours was a backup and somebody already got it, so we should be good. Everybody shoot me a DM on Twitter who won, and I'll shoot you that BNB either tonight or tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Super exciting things for Control Token and its future. Sorry about the delay. We'll do these, we're going to keep getting better. As we do everything that we're doing with the project, with the live streams, with the YouTube, with everything, we're just going to keep improving over the course. So I will see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a great day.